Hi everybody, it's Joyce from my craft room. Thank you so much for watching today. We're really happy to be back with another volume event. Thank you to Kate for hosting us as always, and especially thanks to you for watching. Today I wanted to show you a really popular product that we've been selling. This is the Cosmic Shimmer Gilding Polish. It's distributed by Creative Expressions out of the UK. We just love them and we've had so much fun with them. What it is a polish. It's a creamy, moussey kind of a polish. And it has the added benefit of having the applicator right in the lid here. So the easiest way to take the applicator out is to just put your two thumbs up on the side of it, hold the jar with the rest of your two hands, and give it a little pop. It is a really nice, firm sponge. You can use the polishes with lots of other applications or applicators if you like, but most of the time this is exactly what I use. I do suggest after you've used it a few times, it's a good idea to rinse it out under the tap. If it's been a while, it might get a little dry and flaky here, so I just kind of use my thumbnails to kind of scrape off any loose little dry bits. Anyway, so the cap pops right, or the applicator I should say, pops right back in, and I'll show you what it looks like inside. Very creamy and very shiny. These are the metallic line. Cosmic Shimmer makes a few. Right now these sell for $8.99 a jar. But anyway, this is the metallics, which means they all have this really nice pearly sheen. I've got about 25, 26 colors in front of me here. Every so often we get a few different ones, but right now this is pretty much what we carry on a regular basis. Purples, pinks, reds, orange, yellow, several golds. This golden olive is real popular. It's a goldy green color. And then some basic greens, mint. This turquoise is called ocean teal, a dark blue, a beautiful powder blue. This pearl is super popular. It's very pretty to do like a white on white effect. Silver, graphite, and this is a chocolate bronze. So they're all gorgeous. And I'm going to show you what we do with them. So I'm going to slide this out of my way and get my big shot up here. Now, I'm sure you really don't need to see how I emboss a piece of cardstock with the folder, but one thing I do try to do, and this really has nothing to do with the polishes, but anytime I'm embossing, I like to give my paper a little spritz with some water. I just use a little spray bottle, whatever I have close by. It relaxes the fibers in the cardstock. So number one, they don't crack when I emboss them, and I just think I get a better impression. So I'm just going to run this through my big shot here. Slide that back out of the way. And now I have my embossed cardstock, which is going to be really tricky to show you on camera when there's no color on it. But this is called, I think it's Perfect Poinsettia. Yes, Perfect Poinsettias. This is an Altenew 3D folder. You can see mine is very well loved. I'm going to just set that out of the way. And I have my Indian Pink Cosmic Shimmer gilding polish here that I'm going to use on these poinsettias. Now, when you use them for this purpose with embossing. Again, you're just going to pop the applicator out of the jar, take the lid off, and this is what you don't want to do. You don't want to pounce it into the polish. You want to kind of scrape against the edge of the jar because you don't want a whole bunch of product on your sponge. And if you scrape it, then you get off any excess. Then all I do is, with as light a hand as I can, I'm just rubbing this across my embossed cardstock. I kind of tend to just do it in a circular motion. But hopefully now you can see all those beautiful poinsettias. Now, there's other options, of course. You could take a piece of inexpensive, ordinary white cardstock and again, put some polish on the sponge and just use it to color your cardstock. Just like I'm doing right here. You don't have to be as fussy about not getting too much on your cardstock, of course, when you're doing it this way. It dries very, very quickly. So I wouldn't say they really blend. They're not meant to really blend. They dry too fast. But I have certainly used them with multiple colors being added to one piece of cardstock. So that can definitely be done. The other thing I like to do is color the whole piece of cardstock. Give it just a second to dry. Give it a little breeze in the air here. And then I'm going to take this one and run it through another embossing folder. This one is called Rosebed. It's by Creative Expressions. And again, kind of hard for you to see, I know. But I'm going to run that through the Big Shot. Close up the Indian Pink and grab another color of polish. Trying to find one that I have already opened. Bear with me a second here. Okay, this is our Gold Treasure. See how pretty that gold color is. So what I'm going to do, that one was already popped out. There's the Gold Treasure. And I'm going to add some gold, whoops, right over the pink. So that we're going to just highlight the raised areas. Now, can you see that? Isn't that beautiful? All right. And of course, you can just color your cardstock rather than going out and buying a lot of expensive metallic cardstock. Just stick with your inexpensive pieces of white and color them up with some polishes, and you'll be all set. Any color you want, really. What else have I done with them? Sometimes what I'll do is I'll take a single color, put down a base. Let me show you with, well, let's do it with the gold this time. We're going to just put down a base coat. Didn't get enough. There we go. Then give it a second to dry. Isn't that a gorgeous gold? And then we can take another color. This is the citrus green. Try to hold it so you can see. Pop that applicator out. That's the green. And I'm gonna just put a little of it on my sponge. And just kind of add, oh, my sponge is too wet. I washed these the other day and I didn't dry this one off enough. But I think you'll get the idea that you can kind of mix colors. See if I can dry this off a little bit. And it just kind of gives you a nice mixed color background. What else do I have here that I can use? How about our ocean teal? So you can see it's not really blending, but it does give you an opportunity to mix colors on the same cardstock. I'm going to put a little more gold down. Trying to stay out of the shadow here, sorry. I guess I didn't really let it dry enough because my fingers are taking the color off, but can you see the mix? And then if I emboss it, let this one get a little drier. Run this one through the Big Shot and a little too wet, but I think it's much more impressive with the embossing on it. Anyway, so those are the gilding polishes. I hope you give them a try. Like I said, they're $8.99 a jar, but of course we have a coupon for you. And you just need to go to mycraftroom.com, put your items in your shopping cart. When you're ready to check out, you enter the code MEGA15 into the discount box and you'll save 15% on your total order. This is good from the 26th to the 29th of August. I hope you take advantage of it. And once again,